Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
DeRozan against Anunoby. Sacramento moving it around. And stolen by Anunoby. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Sabonis. And Levine puts up a deep three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Monks check in for Sacramento. The Kings trail by 6. Outside, Sabonis. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Sacramento again missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 6. That one falls. Hart's got 5.
Go use the bathroom.
And I like to see this.
Subscribe, motherfucker. You playing blowout? No.
They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And that's great to watch Monk share the ball. He's a more than capable passer when his mind is right.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper on.
And the shot is good. The Kings trail by 6. Pass to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Bridges passes to Towns. And Hart has it in the corner. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he goes in for the dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from him already.
What I love is the game plan has been solid from the open. DeMar DeRozan says, I've got a little showman in me. My goodness gracious, sets the crowd on fire with that one.
Hart got it. Good job in the low post. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
And no doubt they love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. What a performance from Josh Hart. He has been the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares collapsed thus far.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Ellis is out there with Carter. And it's LaRavia in at the 3, the small forward. Stolen by Carter. And now Sabonis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count that one. Sabonis has got his second basket of the game.
Well, the instinct takes over. Sabonis gets up the floor, ready to finish the play.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
And that one drops.
Now that's Karl Anthony Towns at his absolute best. The shot making incredible from every spot on the floor.
Timeout called by the Kings.
Okay.
The Kings trail by 5. Carter kicks to Sabonis. Off target with his 3. So it's the Knicks now. They've led by as much as 10. And Towns throws it down.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Bridges with the steal. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Well, as always, Jalen Brunson making the right play. This guy loves to set up his teammates.
Carter drives in. Count it.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. So for the Knicks. Achua He's checked in for P.J. Tucker. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. New York leading by 10. Here's Achua. Connects from three-point range. Achua's got himself going there. His first points of the game. On the ball. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here he goes. And McBride gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
He was all alone on that one. Miles got his first 3 points of the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Anunoby passes to Achua. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Kings trail by 10. Here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Yeah, just a tremendous find by Domantas Sabonis. This guy plays the game the right way.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And Ellis throws it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. For three, Bridges hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 9 points.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Levine. Anunoby kicks to Bridges. 51 seconds left now here in the second. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 11.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's 7 points for Ellis.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Here's Achua. Rebound by the Kings.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Monk dishes to Ellis. And another three for Sacramento.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Sinks the three-pointer. Bridges has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Back to Sabonis. And a wide open look here for Ellis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. New York ahead. They're up by 5. And now, thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the center position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Here's Hart. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's DeRozan. Outside, Levine. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A sign of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Murray surveying the D. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's 7 points for Keegan Murray.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and up.
From deep, Brunson. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And, boy, from range, look out.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Kings trail by 6. Pass to Murray. Now Sabonis, defended by Towns. DeRozan for 3. Bridges with the board. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Fires from deep. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th assist on the night.
It's almost over.
And taken away by Ellis.
I'm whooping ass.
Levine wide open. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. For 3, Bridges knocks down the 3 ball. Bridges has got 17 now.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make good decisions. Rise and fire.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Brunson. Levine feeling it out a bit. Sabonis finds Ellis. And it's Ellis finishing it off.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
You know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Levine inside the three-point line. And Levine with the slam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. So for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Anunoby. And then for Sacramento, Kyle comes in for Murray. And it's Malik Monk in for Levine. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Monk, the pass to Ellis. Takes the three. 9 for 9, looking deadly accurate. Like guys he cannot miss.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Hey, brother, what really say?
Near the three-point line, it's Ellis. Again, Sacramento.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Yeah, and if he can stay hot from out there, his three-point shot could be the tool they use to win this game.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Kings lead by 5.
Chad ain't said nothing about their comeback.
As soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Sacramento, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Zach LaVine. Then there's Monk. And it's Ellis at the point guard position. Brunson kicks it to Tucker. LaVine against Hart. Uses both hands to slide it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. LaVine, he makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
LaVine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to
come
make
on,
sure
your
I
mom
knock
outside.
him off balance.
Here's Brunson. Brunson being aggressive.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
LaVine, the bounce pass. From deep 3-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Anunoby, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Then for the Kings, Sabonis, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Murray comes in for Trey Lyles. And it's DeRozan in for Malik Monk. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that break, Sacramento's coach had some words for the team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And Ellis the bucket on the assist from DeRozan. That's 28 points for Ellis.
And look at how DeMar DeRozan tries to get the basketball around and trust his teammates. Love that he's allowing them to make plays.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. That one goes. Count it.
Excellent possession by this basketball team. Set DeMar for an easy opportunity inside.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart and stolen by Murray. And oh, here we go. DeRozan. Nobody back. Murray, the pass to Sabonis. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns.
Big-time delivery from Domantas Sabonis. Okay. Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Anunoby in the corner. Hart, wide open. He fires. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hart's got 26.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And Murray loves knocking down the big shot. He does not fear the moment.
Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. 28 points for him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
But it's reading a switch here. Ajua is jacked in.
So you bring it in home.
New York trailing. To take the lead. A three-pointer is right on target. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Ellis with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. DeRozan's shot is good.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the
Pick
most
him up.
locked in.
Towns hits to Brunson. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Left side, Sabonis. Outside, Levine. Yes!
Seen a player absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Brunson. Trying to find Ajua and gets it to him. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Now, here's Bridges. A three. It's money from deep.
Fearless, confident competitor Bridges with the delivery.
Here's Ellis.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
I'll tell you, they better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
That's the name of the
Just
low
do
ball.
it if they have to get the basketball back.
So it's the Knicks now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
17 foul. Jalen Brunson.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're down by 4. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot
You got
and a
your
quick
team
foul.
on your back. I'm playing by myself.
Anunoby at the line. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that. Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
14 foul.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
2 shots.
And the second of 2 is good. That will put them up by 2. Timeout, Kings. And talking about the approach now. What are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kicks it out to Ellis. Lets it go from deep. Bullseye!
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get
nobody looking at this,
shots.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
Down one, they got just enough time working around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
Pass to Bridges, at the heart, to win it. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take over.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along.
And I ain't gonna be young gummy in middle school. You can really put it on YouTube, Call of Duty, or other people playing, and give them a controller and sit them in front of it like you're playing.
Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A.
And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. That'll be a 5-second call. New York ball. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Substitution for your Knicks, Precious Achiuwa.
That'll be a 5-second call. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. That'll be a 5-second call. New York ball. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Sacramento ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Kings ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Sacramento ball. That'll be a 5-second call.
How do you play this?
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Ellis at the point. Now here's Anunoby. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Kings ball.
That's you. Thank you.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. Now a timeout by Sacramento. Will grant all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years. They have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They pressed all the right buttons.